Namaste. Welcome, everybody. Great that you're joining in for another nice session of a bit of theory and mostly about movement, breathing, and meditation. And what we're going to do to create a state of well being, to create a state of getting to know our essence a little bit better, getting to know our source, to connect with that stillness within. And so, uh, for those of you who are just starting on these live sessions, on these videos, it is recommended to have something to sit on, or maybe have a yoga mat or a pillow. We're going to do some movements also, but just really take it easy. Don't force yourself too much in these breathing sessions, and just don't push your limits too much. And otherwise, if you're fit and if you're healthy, then it's good to push your limits a little bit. Right? So. Um, Before we start, I would like to have a little talk about what I have put in the banner and in the social media post about the truth about COVID-19, because there's so many different theories out there and so many different ideas and perspective on the situation at the moment. And for some, they believe maybe strongly that it's a very strong virus, and we have to be super careful, and all these restrictions and regulations, they have to be in place. And others believe that all these regulations are not necessary at all, and it's just a way of getting more control over population. And some others, they say, well, it's all about the vaccines and the pharmaceutical industry wanting to sell, and others say it's about chipping people. All these different theories. It does, in a way, not, for me at least, really matter what perspective you have on it. It depends so much on what channels on the internet you watch, and what kind of news sites, or what kind of videos on YouTube, what create your idea of what is the truth about this whole situation and what not. What is very important is to learn to stay with kindness and compassion to the people who will think differently than you. That is the most important thing, in a way. Respect each other. The truth is not something which is happening outside of ourselves. And this is something which I talk a lot about in the course as well. Learning to become able to observe within, in stillness, without thinking about what's happening outside of yourself, and the news and all these different theories. Becoming able to, for some time, sometimes close yourself up from that, and to go within and to feel in the moment, what do I actually feel is reality right here, right now, without thinking about something else which is not here and now. And that's something that we learn in meditation, that we learn about becoming able to, if we stop thinking about uh, other people, about our past, about our future, and we become still, and we feel, what do I actually experience? What is actually life as it happens right here, right now? Are you able to observe your feelings? And maybe you feel there is a lot of actual tension within, and a lot of agitation, and a lot of anger, and others feel there's maybe a lot of inner peace within. Learning to just observe that, become aware of that, and become okay with that. And that is very important in this whole situation that we see now in the world with this COVID-19. It is very easy to get very fixed on watching the news, or watching the processes, and the newest ideas, and the newest regulations, and the newest conspiracy theories about this, and always having your awareness outside of yourself. And everything, that's a little bit how your perspective on reality works. What you focus on becomes your reality, in a way. So if you only focus on this whole situation of COVID-19, and you develop a certain sense of maybe fear or anger or maybe frustration, and it's the only thing you're paying attention to, then you miss out on the whole rest of life. And this is something that we're doing now with so many people at the same time. We're just focusing here so much on a problem and not focusing on the solutions. So check in for yourself that you don't spend too much of your awareness and your time on focusing on this problem, and learn to also focus, accept that this problem is there for sure, don't ignore it, but accept it, but don't put any more attention on it than is needed. Don't put too much focus on it that you keep coming back to thinking about it, talking about it, watching the news, watching videos on YouTube about it, or watching conspiracy videos. Just forget about it sometimes as well, and just focus on what gives you energy, what gives you power, what keeps your mind calm and relaxed, what gives you a good energy, so that you can remain with a good vibe in the world. And okay, of course, sometimes you have to wear a mask, and sometimes you have to do this, that. Okay, but don't make a big fuss out of it that you build up more and more, maybe anger, frustration, fear, all these negative energies. So become super aware of that. And if you want to stay empowered, if you want to stay healthy, then it's always in life how you use the situation for the benefit of yourself. So even the negative things can sometimes be used in a way that you can empower yourself. So if, for instance, it would mean that you have to be in quarantine, for instance, well, then use this 2 weeks or 10 days that you have to be in quarantine to work on your health mentally and physically. If you have some dear ones that are not feeling well, then use that time. If they are sick, then support them with telephone calls or with video calls, and be compassionate, support them, guide them. If there are some situations that you cannot do certain things, develop in a way kindness and acceptance, all these things. So use it to become a more pure, beautiful, healthy, strong human being, and use it to empower yourself, and don't feel disempowered, losing your energy to negative states of being. We live in a world, and this is a reality which is about duality. There is light because there is dark. There is joy because there is suffering. There is, you can fill in the blanks, emptiness because there is something. There is hardness because there is softness. It's a reality of duality. Learning to accept that fact, that that's the realm that you are in now. Learn to accept the fact that it is not a pure, perfect dimension that you're in. Accepting and using the fact that you are now in this reality of duality to develop more and more ability to develop kindness, openness, acceptance, and unity within. Because the unity has to happen from within to be able to see the unity that is actually also outside of yourself. So therefore, use your time in a good way. Use the challenges in your life to make you grow. And everything that you focus on will become your like your looking glass on how you see reality. Don't put your looking glass on the problems. Accept the problems that are there, but put your looking glass on the things that it will give you energy, and will make you feel empowered and good. Okay, wonderful. Now let's do a nice session in which we will do some movements and breathing techniques to get empowered, to become able to bring the awareness within and connect with our source, our divine source, God within, divine nature, true nature, however one wants to call this. So connecting with that and recognizing that even if the world seems to be upside down and so many things happening, you can still rely on that peace and love that is within you. Okay, good, wonderful. So, friends, let's come up into a standing position and let's make a couple of movements before we start opening up the body. Great. Right, first of all, a couple of nice deep breaths. We're going to do some Qigong movements. But first, shaking the hands loose, shaking the body loose, shaking the legs, the shoulders, everything. Rotating the shoulders a couple of times in both directions. Rolling the head. In both directions. Wonderful. A couple of nice deep breaths. Standing with the feet about hip width apart, the feet pointed straight forward. We take a nice deep breath in like this. Full inhalation. And we exhale, we bring the hands down. And like this, we take full inhalation. And out. In. And out. In. And out. One more last time. Nice and slow. Deep breath in. And out. We breathe in and we push the hands out to the sides and we press the crown of the head up, the feet into the ground, lengthen the neck out. That's it. Then we release with the exhalation. We inhale, push out, lengthen, release. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Exhale, bring the hands down. Beautiful. Twisting up the spine with the breath. Twisting gently, keeping the palms pointed out, making a kind of circle with the arms. As we inhale, we exhale, we release. Other side, we inhale and exhale. In and out. In and out. In and out. One more time. Beautiful. Feel your hands, feel your arms, feel the body nice and loose. With the hands just below the buttocks, on the inhalation, we slide the hands a bit down, we rotate the shoulder blades back and the chin up. And on the exhalation, we come forward and down. Again, breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Two more times. Full inhalation and out. Last time, in and out. Coming up. Relax. Beautiful. Shift the weight to one leg. We breathe in. We bring the arms up. We step out to the side. We bring the hands down with the right hand in front of the left. We pull with the left hand and we push with the right hand. We come down. Now we release, we inhale, we bring the arms up. And then the left arm in front of the right, we pull with the right. In. And out. In. Two more nice deep breaths. In and out. Beautiful. We come up, and then with the hands interlocked behind us, like this, we come down with the head. We bring the head towards the right foot as we exhale. We inhale, we come up. We exhale, head towards the left foot. In and out. In and out. Two more times. Now for 4 deep breaths. With the head down. 4 deep breaths. Beautiful. Slowly up. Stepping back. Calm your breathing. Feel the body. 3 calm deep breaths. Relax. Feel the body. How you've gently been opening up. Wonderful. Wonderful. Good. Take a little moment to sit, to relax. Learning, hopefully through all these wonderful techniques, to not let your state of being depend on what other people think and other people do. Learning to become able to find inner peace, empowerment, to find acceptance within. So whether a lot of people around you, and if you see the world is seemingly going crazy, can you still keep your peace? Can you, doesn't mean that you agree with everything or just do everything that you're being told, but keeping that peace within, that acceptance within, that this is a reality, which is about duality and which is not perfect, and that there is suffering in this life, and that there are people who are maybe thinking in completely, in your opinion, the wrong way. Can you still keep your peace within, your love within, your acceptance within? And that is the important thing. And like I said before, not focusing too much on these things. Put your focus on that. So many time of the day you can put your focus on what you find is beneficial for you and beautiful for you. And maybe let's take, for instance, you're walking through the park and there's a lot of nice trees around. And the only thing some people can do is thinking about some problems in their lives. So the reality, the truth of that moment is not what they actually experience in their surroundings in the moment, but there's only the filters of the mind, which are constantly present to them and constantly giving a negative state. So learning to become able to uh, be in the moment as it is in that moment. So if you're having some food in front of you, that you are able to eat, not thinking about the rest of the world and what is happening last year or 2 years ago or in your past or in your future, but eat, have that plate in front of you. You're talking to somebody, talk with that person. Then don't think about 20,000 other things. Or if you are, and like I said before, walking in a park or walking through the city, or if you, where is your mind going? And this is a power that you have, where your awareness is going. That is your decision, what you feel can empower you or not. So let's take a moment to sit. We're going to do 2 rounds of strong spinal breathing, followed by some slow but deep, full yogic breaths. And then making a sound in between the rounds of like you can empty, like you can let go. Learning to observe your state of being, your state of body, your state of the nervous system, your energy system, your state of mind, with kindness, with acceptance. So take first an exhalation round the spine. Then inhale, hollow the spine, chin up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Like this. We're going to keep going for 7 more deep breaths. Open up the spine. Full inhalation. Exhale. Last full inhalation. Exhale, either halfway, either fully. Keep the breath still for a little moment. And whenever you need to breathe again, you can breathe with a couple of nice breaths. But feel for a little moment. You can place the palms open. Feel the body, feel the breath. What is actually right here, right now? The body, the breath, the awareness. Take 3 very calm deep breaths. And on the exhalation, you let go. Fully in. Like you're yawning, like you're letting out from the heart center. 2 more breaths like this. Relax, relax. We're going to go for the second round. This spinal breathing technique, energy awakening, spinal breath. So we exhale, we slide the hands down. We inhale, we open up. We exhale, we inhale. We exhale and inhale. Keep going like this for another 9 deep breaths. Opening up with the breath, opening up the heart center, opening up the spine, opening up the whole breathing center. Keep going like this if you feel all right. Last 3 deep breaths. Keep going with full deep breaths. Make use of them. And after your last full deep inhalation, exhale either halfway or fully. You can apply a bandha if you know what this is. But keep the air still for a little moment and with the hands open. towards the sky. Take a little moment to just feel through the body. Keep the awareness present here and now. Feeling the sensations on the body. And whenever you need to breathe again after a full inhalation, take a full inhalation and hold it for about 10-15 seconds. Feel that expansion. And relax, relax, relax. Feeling life in this moment, here and now. That's truth. No mind, no idea about what it actually is. Just feel life as it happens. That is the truth of life, of this moment. How does it actually feel to be alive? Again, take about 3 or 5 calm, deep breaths and making an exhalation like you're letting go from the heart center, like you're emptying. Emptying. Like that for 3 more, these calm breaths. Loosen up. I'm sure you can loosen up a bit more the face muscles, the eyebrows, the lips, the hands, the shoulders. And for just a couple of super gentle breaths, become fully aware of the breath, of how that works. As you breathe in, a slow expansion, make maybe little mini smile, breathe out, it's a letting go. All very gentle, very calm. Wonderful. Now we're going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. Yogic breathing, Dirga Pranayama. You can, if you want, hold a hand on the belly, a hand on the chest. And if you want, you can also just keep the hands open like this. Both is okay. We start off with an exhalation. We empty the belly. You can breathe out through the lips if you want, like, or breathe out through the nose. All good. We inhale through the nose, breathing through the belly, top of the chest. Hold little moment, make a little smile. Exhale. We're going to slow down the breath. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. We're going to breathe in for 8 seconds. Breathing in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 6 seconds. Breathe out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And again, in. Maybe not so deep anymore, but breathe super slow, super slow. Hold, make a little smile. Exhale very slow, slowing down everything. And like this for a couple more breaths. Learn to slow it down even more and don't breathe so deep. It's about gentleness, softness, and joy. Very gentle, full conscious breath. Make use of the last two breaths. Very gentle, with kindness. After your last full breath, you place the hands on top of each other. The spine is lengthened, but the face muscles relax, the shoulders relax. And learn to soften a little bit more. The physical body, scan through the body, feel your face muscles, your eyebrows, your lips, your cheeks, your jaw. If you can relax it a bit more, do that. If you can't relax, also good. Just feel it, how it actually feels. Same for the shoulders and the arms and the hands and the chest, the area around the heart. If you can relax it a bit more, you do that. If you cannot relax it, how does it actually feel? Become okay with it. Just feel the reality of it. Soften the belly, the genitals, the buttocks, the legs, the feet. Feel the lower back, the middle part of the back, the rib cage, the shoulder blades, the neck, the head, the face. And like this one more time. Make a scan through the body and loosen up where you can loosen up. And if there are some things that you cannot loosen up, become okay with it. Just feel how it actually feels. The reality of the moment, the truth of this moment of being alive. And for a couple of calm breaths, very gentle breaths, but try to breathe from the lower belly, a state of okayness, like a state of groundedness, like you're feeling the ground underneath you and the weight pushing on the ground and the ground carrying you, like you're feeling it's okay, it's okay. I can let go my weight onto the ground. I'm being carried. Maybe breathe a little smile to the belly. Like this for two more breaths, like you're breathing a bit more space, not so much physically, but space, let's say energetically, with your awareness in that foundation of your being, in that belly center. And from there, with the next slow breath in, you breathe from the belly, but up towards the heart. And at the heart center, we have emotions. We can feel their kindness, acceptance, forgiveness. And we breathe a little smile to the heart of complete acceptance. Acceptance about our own past, about our choices, acceptance to what other people maybe did to us that we can forgive. And when there is space in the heart, there can be the light of kindness, forgiveness, compassion, love. So we breathe for three more calm breaths, a little smile to the heart. With every breath out, we make that smile a bit stronger, that letting go. Lastly, we breathe from the belly up to the heart, all the way with the awareness up to the head. Like we breathe towards the brain where we can have sometimes so many thoughts and it can be a bit blocked there. We breathe some relax, there's a little smile to the brain. Hmm. One. Now feel free to sit a bit longer. Feel free to move otherwise a little bit if you want. So if you want to make this world a better place, then start shining. Start shining with the heart. Start shining with that kindness, with that empowerment, that creation, creative power that you have within. Instead of complaining about this and that and being against everything, no, start being a light. Start finding your true power within and don't let it be taken away from you with all the negativity that can happen outside of yourself. Remain a light for yourself and others. Hopefully you can keep taking some time every day to connect with that light, to keep it bright, to keep it pure, and to start peeling off the layers of tension, of negative thought that can block this light within, so that together we can make this world a brighter place. All right, friends. Wonderful that you could join. Hopefully, if you want to learn more about these practices, you can look on the website, the Life Awareness Project, yogalap.com, and you'll find some courses there on which you can learn more and more with the breath to tap into your true power. And this is a power as a human being that is your heritage, your gift, your godly nature within. Tap into that. Don't let it be taken away from you with all the negativity that can happen. Keep shining in your life and into the world. Peace, love, and blessings, everybody. Thank you for all your kind comments. Thank you. Also, some people gave a donation. That's also very kind. It helps me keeping everything up. You can do that on yogalab/live. That's very helpful. Thank you all very much for supporting this project.